everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Adelaide.
I'm Mylko.
And today we'll be reacting to PlayStation's State of Play from February 2021.
We're going to be shown a bunch of new and upcoming PlayStation games, so it should be pretty exciting. There's a few big titles that are on our radar. We have no expectations going into this that we'll see them, but a couple that we are looking forward to are the big AAA titles like Horizon, God of War, and there's a few smaller indie titles throughout that bunch. Ratchet & Clank is the one that's actually right around the corner.
That's really, really exciting.
So if we hear anything about those during this, we'll be pretty excited, but I'm sure we'll be happy with what they show regardless, because new games are always a good thing.
Always.
Before we get started, please remember to leave us a like and subscribe. It really helps us out a bunch, and let's jump into the reaction. This is the 5.
There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
That last part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time experience on PlayStation 5.
Yes, please.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, creative producer at Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown on Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and more.
We've been uploading some of Addy's Crash
Picking up where
stream
Crash Bandicoot Warp left off.
onto
In Crash
YouTube
Bandicoot
lately.
4 It's About Time, we find the evil masterminds Neocortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals. We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters.
Yeah.
Crash
I
Bandicoot
enjoyed
has always
watching
looked
it.
pretty suave. But wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames per second. With the weight of the universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run, there's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of Neocortex's DNA-changing ray gun, or feel the grip when you grapple a Tuna's hookshot. Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard, and really feel the suck when you vacuum his Dingo Dial.
That was always
Looking to
so
get fully
difficult
immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe?
like nail down.
Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio.
And those bits as well when you're trying to do the gravity
Achieving
shift.
the infamous 106% completion is the sign of a true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way? Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress and hit your goals for things like time trials, flashback levels, and boss fights. I bet Entropy wishes he had that.
Recall them.
Even bring your incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%. Oh, and one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your first playthrough or your 100th, there's no better time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
I do highly recommend that game though if you haven't played it already. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Welcome back, Crash.
Pretty fun.
The gang's all here on today's new edition of State of Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you. First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
Hey everyone, we at Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal.
Nice.
In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
It looks like things from,
Right.
I was gonna say Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, true, yes.
Like from afar with the tentacles everywhere. Up
Yes.
close, it looked different.
Kind of reminds me of mimics from Prey.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You see what I mean with the
With the large variety of enemies and the vast number of unique movesets each possess, combat situations prove challenging no matter what the circumstances are. Death is only the beginning.
I mean, speaking of Edge of Tomorrow,
Yeah.
did she repeat herself again? Isn't that the whole
Every
thing?
time you die and restart, the world will change. The map will be different, enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt. Here you can see the use of the lightning alt-fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game.
Lots of tentacly things.
Yeah.
You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from
do you put your
weapons,
hand in there?
consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique.
Oh, that made me feel
Besides the
so
intense
uncomfortable.
combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine, as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
That can't be here.
House. You see that?
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully. They're corroded. Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment, feeling like I was losing my mind. There's no comfort here. No safe space.
Ooh.
Exactly as I left it.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen more on that.
It looks pretty
So
interesting.
intrigued.
Yeah.
Returnal lands on April 30th, and it's developed by the talented team at
that's close.
Housemarque. Next, let's take a closer look at a high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
Dodgeball. What is it?
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles.
It is dodgeball.
Knockout City is easy to pick up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities to knock out an opponent. A well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier to land a hit.
Kind of.
Use trick shots to lob
Like
the ball
this.
over a ledge or hook it around a
Look
corner.
at it anyway.
Yeah.
Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover.
Like that
When you're in a
KO.
tough spot with a ball flying your way, a last-second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight. Keep your wits about you and outplay your opponent to bring home a win.
Wow. Oh, look at that. That's a good combo.
Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3 mode. Teamwork makes the dream work in Knockout City.
Hey,
If your
that
crew is
person's a
outmatched,
ball.
a well-coordinated
Oh,
team
really?
can
I
still
didn't get
dominate.
a pick up on that.
He like
We're playing in
held up
Back
into
Alley
a ball
Brawl,
and was
a new
thrown.
map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this match is the Sniper Ball, which locks onto targets from far across the map and wham! You can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway or use them to sneak up on your
I
opponents.
really like it.
Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a
See?
new weapon for your teammate.
I feel like this
Or
would be
risk
really
it all.
fun.
Charge
Yeah.
up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion. The team here at Velen has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years. Knockout City is coming out May 21st, and we'd love your help in our final stretch of development. Rally your crew and sign up for our crossplay beta at knockoutcity.com to play early on PlayStation. See you soon, brawlers.
Looks pretty fun.
Yeah. It does. I don't know how skilled I'd be, but it does look fun.
Time for something new. Here's your first look at an upcoming PS5 game from the team at
We're
Slowclap.
all about the shapes in these transition
Yeah,
screens.
I was just thinking that. Slow clap. hallway fights like the raid.
I was gonna say, not so much the raid, it was reminding me of Daredevil.
Oh yeah, which that scene was inspired
By the raid.
By the raid, yeah. I like the art style.
Yeah.
The animations are real like fluid as well.
I can't put my finger on what the art style's reminding me of. He was aging up.
Sifu, yeah.
What is the story?
Story of Sifu.
That was the debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year.
Okay.
Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Solar Ash. We've seen a little bit of this, haven't we? At a previous showcase. Is it the Hyperlight Drifter? Is that the name of it? The other one that they've done?
Couldn't say.
We'll find out.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter.
Oh, there you go.
Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash. Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed,
I see a game like this, and I'm like, this isn't
the game
Addy
is set
game.
inside
Like,
a giant black hole
just
known as
you.
the Ultra Void, which
I
is
was
consuming
like,
everything in its path.
I want to play this.
You play as Ray, a daring void runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her homeworld. Ray is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the ash and clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world.
This looks cool as well.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Ray has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world.
It's very fast. But I like that.
As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow.
Yeah.
As you explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat.
An eyeball?
Yeah.
Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void. Wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
Okay.
Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun. This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team.
Yeah, I do.
We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
Really nice.
The enemies sort of remind me of
If you're a fan of scary games, this next one is for you.
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small, pathetic. But now...
This is creepy.
You are more. Are you ready?
No.
No? Not your thing? What is this? I was gonna say, is it the Five Nights at Freddy thing?
I mean, they look cool, but like...
But why they gotta be so scary?
Yeah.
Like an 80s
Gregory,
glam rock
we
band.
can get you out of here. You and me together. They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you. out by morning.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me,
No.
It's weird because it's like everything looks so fun and colorful.
Yeah.
There is more going on here than you realize.
Okay, I am curious about that.
That was a chilling new
but
look
it
at
is
Five
super
Nights
duper
at
creepy.
Freddy's Security Breach. Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
This
little guy.
Yeah, I used to play.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lanning, creative director at
Mainly on the
Oddworld
PS1.
Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would come. Do you know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution, as you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally
That is
greedy
super weird,
Gluckins.
hey.
We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we call
Kind of
2.9D
reminded me
platform,
of Pirates
which
of the
adds
Caribbean,
much
the
more depth
octopus.
and immersion
Oh,
for the player.
yeah.
This
So they
sense of
just showed.
connection is also reinforced through the use of the dual senses haptic feedback, as you'll now be able to feel Abe's heartbeat in high alert and suspenseful situations.
Interesting.
There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save along the way, but they are far more than helpless workers looking to be saved. When used effectively, you'll be able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off
They
against an
sound so
array of heavily
adorable.
armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for all.
Oh, so brutal.
It is. It's super brutal.
In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth.
The thing with the
You'll find
guns.
dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded
Can't remember what
industrial
they're
sites,
called.
and ancient forgotten lands. Here, we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills
It's got like
and
a
find different
banana
ways to
bunch
handle
on
things.
On its nose, it looks like.
It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There's a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way. And we can't wait to see what you will do.
That's close as well.
A lot of these are coming out first part of the year.
Yeah.
That was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm.
Solar
And here's some
Ash is
exciting
your
news.
top one so
Active
far that you've seen
PlayStation Plus members
in
will
this?
get the PS5
Yeah.
version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April.
Oh, I did
Moving
really like
on,
the look of this.
It's
though,
time
as well.
to catch up with
Yeah.
Kena Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous
This
new
one looks
adventure we
really
last
good.
saw in the June PS5 showcase.
June. Oh wow, is that long ago? I'm pretty keen on this one.
Oh, it's so cute.
There's little teeth.
And the big eyes.
Yeah.
The rot seem quite fond of you. They're usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrines.
It's pretty, hey?
So pretty.
But that power faded long ago.
Throwing those things at?
Trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
It's okay. You have to go now.
Hey, yeah, where's that?
This looks so good.
This land can be weird, but you cannot stay here, Spirit. You must move on.
Yeah, I really like the look of this one. This is one of our like standouts from that show, hey?
Yeah.
Bridge of Spirits. I like those little
The
guys.
spirit guide is a lonely one.
Now let's settle in for a stylish new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person shooter developed by the team at Arcane.
This one.
What?
You'll never
This is the assassination.
There's no never here.
Like
Just you, me, and the rest of these maniacs.
Bring it, baby.
This is Ramblin' Frank's Matinee. This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Cold. The visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
Toxic illusion, falling deeper spiral static delusion.
I like this song that's going with this like trailer clip. It reminds me of when Bioshock was coming out, like Bioshock Infinite, and it had that really cool song that went along with it.
Yeah.
Face to face with the
He was invisible.
up against all the odds, and I'm the only one.
Like a Bond song.
Yes, yeah. I mean, this is
Actually,
very
even
Bond
this,
like.
yeah. That has to be where they're going, right? Sounded pain. Oh, never mind.
Stay still for like a second.
Fast they're getting around.
So all the other like characters in this game, like the non-playable characters, are they just like mannequin faces, like mannequin faces and bodies, or do they actually have features?
I don't know. Are they wearing masks?
tomorrow.
What to do when the bullet is the same, but the kill is always new.
Song's over, people. And so is Ramblin' Frank.
I liked that
The
trailer.
rest of you motherfuckers are next.
It's a pretty good trailer.
Yeah, I actually think I preferred that trailer compared to when we first saw it. Like, I think this would have been a really cool introduction to it.
Before we leave, how about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
Final Fantasy
Cloud! Quickly! Barrett!
Give me a break!
Jesse! Barrett!
Where you been?
Tifa! Help me!
The game looks so good.
Come on, let's push it past the red line!
Yeah, the Final Fantasy generally.
Got your lethal force right here! A touching reunion.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar. My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you.
What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. Where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay, though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors.
Cool.
It's like a
Should we
Moogle
say
thing,
hi?
right? That she's wearing.
Yeah.
Better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a Moogle!
Stop!
We gotta help.
Oh, there's so much stuff happening on screen.
No freaking way!
It's always easier to keep track of what's going on when you're the one playing as well.
Yeah.
Boss! You guys should probably get moving.
Got it.
Whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, they do, but I'm not your sister.
It's hard because, like, I don't have any context as to what's going on.
Yeah,
Just
you never thought
No. I'm like, I want to know what's happening.
that. Integrate. Like a PS5 update.
Let the hunt begin.
We need to jump in on the remake. I played the original.
Get down here, Merc.
But the Fallen looks so good to begin with, right?
Yeah.
The lighting especially is where it kind of shines, hey?
I guess it's a little bit more smoother too.
Yeah.
Just like casually looking at the comparison between the two.
The music as well has always been a...
There's a dance number?
Yeah. Excited about the dance number.
Well, I did enjoy in Yakuza like the karaoke dance numbers,
yeah.
depending on how far and how well you were doing the karaoke.
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. It's kind of like every game has to have photo mode nowadays. Otherwise it's like, what are you doing? Give us the ability to take beautiful screenshots.
I wonder if there's a photo mode as a side note in Resident Evil Village.
Been talking about Resident Evil Village quite a bit recently.
You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
That was a really long segment to tell us about that. Like that whole beginning. Upgrade to the PlayStation 5 version for free. That's pretty cool. That whole like start section that didn't have anything to do with actually telling us what was new.
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, coming to the PS5 console later this year. And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021. See you next time.
So, for me, it's probably a Kena. Like, it looks so good.
I think for me it was Solar Ash.
Yeah, still Solar Ash.
I really like enjoy the look of it, but also the playability factor, I think, as well. I love a good platformer, and I'm like excited by the challenge of trying to figure out the new controls of how to play that game. So,
and when was that? Was that April?
A lot of them seem to be coming out first half of the year.
Pretty soon, yeah. That does look pretty cool. Really excited for Bridge of Spirits. It looks really cute. It looks super cute. And that Deathloop trailer was a lot better. Like, that kind of got me interested more than I've ever been in the game.
I would say the same. It definitely had a really interesting quality about it. I think that was really brought to life by their music choice for that. And the illustrator quality that they added to the transition sequences between each character that they highlighted as well.
Yeah.
But I tend to agree, compared to what we've seen previously, I think had we have started with that, I would have been
on board
a lot faster.
From the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But anyway, let us know in the comments down below what part of the State of Play you enjoyed the most and what game you're excited to get your hands on. But other than that, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Bye!